Coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures, we head to Bigelow, Missouri during the peak of the Snow Goose migration. With nearly 1.3 million birds in the area, we are destined to have a great hunt.
It's time for some Missouri Snow Goose action coming up on Sporting Dog Adventures.
Sporting Dog Adventures, run boy run. Everything you need is here under the sun. Everything you need is here under the sun.
Welcome to the Sporting Dog Adventures channel. Please like our video and subscribe so you catch our 3 new videos weekly.
In Bigelow, Missouri, we're here for the conservation hunt. It's kind of cool. You don't have to have a federal duck stand. There's no bag limit, and you can use electronic calls. We're hunting off of the Squaw Creek Preserve. There's about 1.3 million birds on it, and it looks like there's ants crawling across the sky when all the birds are up in the air. It is something you have to see. If you haven't gone snow goose hunting, you really got to give it a shot. We're staying at Sportsman's Lodge. We've got a pit blind, great accommodations. It should be a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it.
We arrived at Sportsman's Lodge with quite the caravan. I had my 3 sons, my father, and friend Jesse Richards along for the hunt. We pulled into town, met lodge owner Bill Hudding, and got pumped up for our first time out in the field.
We're just 200 yards from the refuge.
Yeah.
I can stand in the parking lot and tell you when we reach 1 million birds.
Really?
Yeah. Just sounds like a little power plant running over there. It doesn't even sound like geese.
Yeah.
Pretty neat.
After we bought our licenses, it was time to head to our spot.
We got a duck blind here, pit blind, flooded field. Have you ever went snow goose hunting before?
I have not. This is my first time ever snow goose hunting. Super excited. Can't wait.
And you get to run Rommel.
I know. Pretty excited about that.
sitting
He's
over
already being patient, ready
So
to go.
far. There's a few birds in the air. Should be about 20 minutes or so until they really get thick. We got about 30,000 roosting. So they're feeding in a wildlife refuge, and they're coming back and they're roosting in the water behind us. So we're right in their way. Hopefully we get a big tornado that circles in and you won't miss.
Now there's some coming in.
Yep.
Over! Now you got it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. First snow goose of the evening.
There was some great waterfowl action in the area where we were hunting, but only snow geese was open because it was the conservation season. As the afternoon wore on, we enjoyed all the birds in the area. All we needed for the last hour was a couple of snow geese to commit and finish for us to make it a successful day.
Did you shoot? Nice. So the bird's flopping around, look at it. Rommel's chasing it.
Rommel.
We're done. Day 1's in the books. We got 5 snow geese. Jesse got.
My first snow goose ever. Pretty nice bird.
Yeah, it's nice.
Could make a nice mount.
Guys, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Now you guys get to shoot tomorrow. You excited?
Yeah.
Jesse, you still get to shoot tomorrow. You excited?
Hopefully I don't miss as much as I did tonight.
It'll be fun. Stay tuned for more after this.
Welcome back to Sporting Dog Adventures. My name is Paul Cortez with Lakota Retrievers. Today we're going to talk about making yourself visible to your dog during a blind retrieve. I have Pickett here. He's going to help demonstrate this. We left Pickett behind, and I'm just going to add some of this Conquest duck scent to this bumper to help with this blind retrieve. I'll just apply a little bit, and I'll place the blind down, and we'll go back and work Pickett on this blind. One of the classic problems many handlers do when they're training or hunting is staying in the holding blind. The dogs have a difficult time seeing you because we're camoed up. We want to be hunting. We want to be hidden from the birds. In order for the dog to see us, we need to have a bigger contrast between us and our holding blind. So we need to step out of the holding blind so the dog can see us. In addition to the contrast, we're also going to exaggerate our cast, meaning we're going to overemphasize the cast. We're also going to take the cast nice and slow. We're also going to indicate the cast we want before we give them a verbal cue command for the cast. This way the dog has a clear understanding of what we're asking. Back. Hope you enjoyed this week's tip. Now back to the hunt.
Hey, welcome back to Sporting Dog Adventures. We're in Bigelow, Missouri. Got Jesse Richards, my 3 boys, Clayton, Colin, Callahan, Fuller. We're snow goose hunting. It is a little chilly this morning. What do you think?
A little chilly, yeah.
It was about 25 degrees, so we're sitting. We've got about 30,000 birds roosted behind us, 2,000 decoys out, and the sun's coming up. It's almost game time.
It was day 2 in the blind, and I had my 2 oldest sons who were going to try to take their first snow geese. I had my father and lodge owner Bill hunting along in the blind to work as their mentors.
Yeah, she pasted him. I put him down, but she hit him hard on that one. A big puff came off him.
Oh, exactly.
Right out in front.
They're starting to work a lot better. Sun's getting up. We're going to get a little wind here in a little bit, and they're starting to work pretty good. They're wanting to feed now, so we should do pretty good over the next couple hours here.
Did you get that one?
I think I hit that one.
All right.
As a father, I cannot tell you how excited and proud I was of my boys as they took their first birds. They handled themselves safely in the blind and looked like seasoned veterans.
Your first bird, look at that. That's a juvenile snow goose. Isn't that cool? Mm-hmm. He's in kind of tough shape, so we'll have to get you another one for putting on the wall. Good job, buddy. Good job, Rommel. Kennel. Hey, we're out here with Josh Dean, Sportsman's Lodge, Bigelow, Missouri.
Yep,
Snow goose hunt.
we're on a snow goose hunt here. We're right about the start of peak migration right now. We got a lot of adults here. We have about 1.2 million birds here. Peak migration around this area usually starts about March 1st. This is such a good area right here. We got a lot of cornfields, a lot of habitat for them, and this is the last major staging area before all the birds head north into Canada and the Dakotas and all that stuff.
We're right off a preserve, too. What's a preserve called?
Squaw Creek.
And how many birds sit on that? You told me before.
At peak migration, we'll have close to 2 million birds here. Okay, so.
And as far as Sportsman's Lodge, you guys also do other hunts, not just snow geese.
No, we do fall duck hunts, and fall duck hunts will be over flooded cornfields, dry land duck hunting, and then we do guided turfy deer hunts, plus earth spring snow geese hunts.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you have us out.
Yep.
We're having a good time. The boys got a little shooting in this morning.
They did good.
So you got to run Rommel today. How do you think he's doing?
Rommel did great today. We hardly had to handle him at all this morning. He marked pretty much every bird, so awesome dog work by Rommel.
Are you enjoying snow goose hunting?
I am. We shot 4 birds this morning. It was a little cold. We did a little bit of missing, but I am.
That one real good. That one, you plowed him good.
A bunch of feathers flew off.
Yeah, well, we got a couple days left. I think we're going to get one of those days where we get about 30 to come in at once.
That would be awesome.
It will be.
When we come back, we head to the Squaw Creek Preserve, and you will get to see what over 1 million snow geese looks like. Stay tuned for more high-flying adventures after this.
Welcome to this week's Kids Corner. This week, we're in Missouri. We're on a snow goose hunt. We're hunting out of a pit blind with my sons, Clayton and Cole. And we're here with lodge owner Bill. Bill, what would be the first suggestion we'd have for these boys when they're first hunting out of a pit blind?
Well, you know, number one thing for me is muzzle control, whether your gun's loaded or not. You need to know, you know, where your gun's pointed. Where's the muzzle? Do you know where the muzzle is?
At the front.
Right. And you always want to know where that's pointing. Have your safety on.
You take your safety off when you're ready to shoot. You keep your finger out of the trigger guard when you're ready to shoot. So you're gonna keep your finger here because you never want to have your finger here unless you're ready to shoot. Keep your finger out there. You're gonna turn your safety off, and then you can pull your trigger. Now the other thing you guys gotta watch is we've got a dog along, right?
Yeah.
We've had Nika and Rommel that are gonna hunt with us on this trip. They're right over there in the dog blind. So we wanna make sure that the dog, even though they're not supposed to break, doesn't break and run in front of us when we're shooting. So you always gotta be safe when you're hunting and look at your target and what's in front of it and beyond it, right?
Yeah.
Any other suggestions, Bill?
Shoot straight.
I guess we gotta do a couple practices with them and get them ready, and the bird should start flying soon.
Great.
Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm here with Corey Kuderna. We're here at the Squaw Creek National Wildlife Refuge. There's a couple birds behind us. Tell us what we got going on here.
We're in the middle of spring migration right now, and it's about 11 o'clock, so the snow geese are falling in after they've been out feeding for the morning, and they'll spend the afternoon resting here on the refuge before heading back out to feed again this evening.
How many birds are there?
Oh, they're still flying in right now, but we're probably looking at about 900,000 birds right there.
That is amazing. You said there's something around 1.3 million right now?
Yeah, we expect there's about 1.3 million on the refuge during the peak of the day.
How big's the refuge?
We've got 7,415 acres here at Squaw Creek.
And your job's to monitor the preserve here and
Yes, we manage the refuge here to provide opportunities for recreation and then quality habitat for all types of wildlife, particularly migratory birds.
excellent. Well, I think you're doing pretty good with the migratory birds. They seem to be doing well here.
Well, thank you.
All right. Hey, day 2, Snow Goose hunting Missouri. We've got a flat-coated retriever named Nika. Paul Cartez's dog. He doesn't take her snow goose hunting. She's my buddy for that. So we brought her out. We're giving Rommel a little bit of break. There's a lot of birds that have been up in the area. We went over to the preserve, and you want to talk about getting pumped up. So we're hoping that we get a good tornado working and get a bunch of birds on the ground. We got 2 little guys shooting. We got the sharpshooter Jesse. We've got our guide Josh Dean, owner of the Lodge Bill Hutting. A lot of birds in the air. It should be a great afternoon.
For this part of the hunt, I got out my buddy, a flat-coated retriever named Nika. Bill and Josh made some adjustments to the decoy spread, and we were ready to rock.
Girl, Nika. Over! Good girl. Here. 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 Come here. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl, Nika. Good girl.
Good job.
Come here, Nika. Here. Come here. Good girl. Here.
Oh, that one went down.
Good girl. Here. Here. Good dog. Good dog. Good
The birds were working well. My boys were doing a great job shooting, and finally, we got our chance at a good, mature blue goose.
Nice. Oh, I took it right in the collarbone.
Here. Good girl. Good girl, Nika. Here.
A blue.
Here. Good girl.
All right, boys.
Good job. Good dog. First blue goose. Which one of you guys shot that one? You did? Nice job.
I stoned that one.
Good girl. Good girl, Nika. Here. Here. Good job. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
So Jess, you get to run a flat-coated retriever. What do you think?
She's awesome. She's an older dog, so she's experienced at this. She's marking the birds really well. She's taking all my casts. Over! I'm used to a lab, but she's doing awesome.
So she's a very experienced dog. She's run a lot of competition. And obviously it shows. You can see her out here. She's having fun. That's what I love too, is you watch the dog's body language. She might be old, but she is having so much fun.
We had a lot of great opportunities for my boys. They may have used a few extra shells, Probably missed as many as they hit, but we had a lot of fun.
Well, Bill, end of day 2, we're having a pretty good shoot.
Yeah, I think the kids had fun. That's really important.
They both got a bird that we're going to take back. Jesse's got her bird we're going to take back. I think we might even take one back for Nika because she did a heck of a job today. I think we got about 20 birds this afternoon. Heck of a hunt. So we'll look forward to tomorrow morning and ending it off on a good note. Welcome back to Sporting Dog Adventures. For the last part of the show, we got 2 young guns with us. Introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
I'm Colby Mort.
I'm Gunnar Dean.
These guys are going to put down some birds for us, and we've got Jess and our guides, Bill and Josh, back there. So it's our last morning. We're going to get some birds. There's a bunch working, and we actually got a bunch roosted right behind us. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Sunrise brought us an amazing scene. There were birds everywhere as they headed out from where they were roosted the night before. We got Rommel out for the last hurrah. Jesse also dared me while we were at the gas station that morning to buy some new headwear for our hunt.
Okay, we ready?
Boy, Rommel here.
Being a conservation hunt, you're allowed to use electronic calls. Josh Dean had a very unique way to play his collection of Snow Goose hits from the 80s and beyond.
Mainly it's just different Snow Goose sounds that I download off the internet to my iPod and control it like that. We run a amp and 4 or 5 speakers to put out, and just different sounds for them, and whatever they are working to that day is what I use.
That's neat, an iPod.
Yep.
Snow goose hunting.
Snow goose hunting.
Cool.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yep, that it is.
Rain started to fall from the sky, but the birds kept working and they started to fall as well.
Nice shooting, boys. Going down. Rommel. Oh, that's Sailor. Look at him go. You got that blind, Jess?
Here.
See that blind out there? It's sitting
Here.
in the yard.
Yeah, I saw it. Back. Back!
Nice catch.
This was an extremely long blind that posed several difficult challenges to Rommel. I use this as a great opportunity to train Rommel, as well as help Jessie as she handled him.
Boy.
All right, what we're going to do, because we've got the cover changes and the distance here, he's gotten hung up. So it's not his fault. He's confused. We had some whistle refusals and cast refusals. So we're going to go out and get right in his face so he understands exactly what we're asking of him.
Back. You just use it now. Good boy. There.
Now the dog's going to learn from this, but the dog got hung up because there's a house there. The dog's kind of like, how many times am I going to have to retrieve to a house?
Right.
We usually don't have birds like this that are nice enough to fly to the truck.
Right.
As the hunt was winding down, I looked back and it was a great time. Our aspiring dog handler Jessie did a nice job with Rommel and Nika. All of the youngsters we had shooting gave us a lot of action and retrieves. Overall, it was an incredible and memorable hunt.
Well, we're at the end of our hunt, Snow Goose Hunt, Sportsman's Lodge, Bigelow, Missouri. Bill, thanks for having us out. Rommel had fun. I know Nika had fun the other day. Jess got her first geese, and we got our young guns here that helped us out. Great trip. If you guys want to come out for a great snow goose hunt, waterfowl hunt, or deer hunt, Bigelow, Missouri, Sportsman's Lodge.
Next week on Sporting Dog Adventures, we head out to South Dakota and hunt with a father and daughter team for pheasants. Join us with artist Ray Kelly and actress Desiree Jansen for a wild rooster frenzy and some high-flying action. Closed captioning is brought to you by Hadel's Game Calls.
I'm so excited at the peak, but I'm holding it.
You got that on tape? Nice. Just say, hey, when I get done in the field, monkey butt powder makes me feel clean and fresh.
When I get done in the field, monkey butt powder makes me feel clean and fresh.
You really think that we have a sponsor called Monkey Butt Powder? You fell for that?
Everything you need is here under the sun.
I'm 60 and I know it.